a trucker's eyeballs. That's a road map of his soul. Drive a million miles, you get a case of the pals and make it feel like a sitting on a cactus bowl. But when you've been home a week, your old lady's sweet, cause you're trying to downshift her arm in your sleep. You're rolling down that run called Trucker's Nightmare. About 40 miles south of Boise, my engine's getting noisy. Got that bout to throw a rod and mean cuss and whine. So I stopped at Pocatello. I called up the company fella. He says, you ain't paid the cab, son. You better get back in your cab, son, if you want to get paid at this end of the line. So I hop back in that diesel that I always call the weasel, for the way it sneaks into the left-hand lane. When that weasel flicks his tail, flicks my trailer on the rail. Short circuits burn my nerves every time she takes the curve. From trying to make that diesel mind the reins. Them malls, that's a road map of his soul. Drive a million miles, you get a case of the pals and make you feel like a sitting on a cactus bowl. But when you've been home a week, your old lady squeaks cause you're trying to downshift your arm in your sleep. You're rolling down that run called Trucker's Nightmare. Well, I'm crossing old Green River, my front end starts to shiver. My piston head takes off the San Antone. When I look beneath the hood, kick my logbook in the mud, rip that dipstick from its hole and stab it through some cactus pole. Cause there's 18 quarts of black oil on the road. Buddy, that ain't no joke. 7 hours waiting for the tow truck in a truck stop called the Roadblock, where the waitress serves up something called a stew. It tastes like deep fat fried raccoon, and there's a spark plug for a spoon. I got 18 flat tires rumbling, way down in my stomach grumbling, by the time that diesel's finally set to cruise. I also got me a bad case of after ignition. Now at last they got me rolling. It's a daylight ass I'm hauling, popping Benny's white eyeballing. But my eyelids get to stalling, so I stopped to pick up a hippie, fool enough to hitchhike in Mississippi. Somebody gotta prop my eyeballs open wide, but he ain't much for talking, and that Sandman gets to walking. So I reach up on the dash and which one was your stash, man? And that hippie looked at me and he said, mister, I don't know how to tell you this, but man, that weren't no penny you just swallowed down inside. Now there ain't no controlling when Ezekiel's wheel gets a-rolling, and on a downhill curve my mind rolled out the door. I know that dotted white line's there, but I can't see it anywhere. I pray to God and Jimmy Hoffa, please fellas get me off of this rig. Brakes are going right down to the bars. And that's when I kick the blankets on the floor. Them old red veins on a trucker's eyeballs, that's a road map of his soul. Drive a million miles, you get a case of the piles, and make it feel like a sitting on a cactus pole. But when you've been home a week, your old lady squeaks cause you're trying to downshift her arm in your sleep. You're rolling down that run, you're rolling down that run, you're rolling down that run called Trucker's Nightmare. Yeah, said Trucker's Nightmare. Yeah, I woke up last night. My wife Agnes, she was screaming while I was dreaming. And I don't blame her too much though, cause I had a death grip on her big toe. I was trying to downshift it into compound low. My left foot was on her navel. I was only trying to double clutch. She rolled over and she says to me, Lawrence, you get yourself out of this truck driving business or you get yourself some professional help.